Konnichiwa. Korewa watashi no hontou no koi de wa naku, 15秒の録音から作られたクローンです。日本語は話せませんが、このモデルは話せます。Bonjour, ceci n'est pas ma vraie voix. C'est un clone créé à partir de 15 secondes d'enregistrement. Je ne parle pas français, mais le modèle si. Hello everyone, Mayank here again. So today I brought something that's similar to what I made the first time, but it's not so same at the same time. This is Qwen Voice Studio. So if you remember in my previous episodes, I built Chatterbox Voice Studio. That was basically to clone the voices, right? And multi-speaker, single speaker, everything. But the only issue that I personally felt was that it needed a lot of fine tuning, a lot of adjustment to the knobs and levers that were there to make the clone sound accurate, to make the clone sound more human. But with this is a 1.7 billion parameter model, Qwen 3 TTS, and with this, there's almost no adjustment needed. It just works out of the box. In the start of the video, you might have seen how the clone voice was. It was really good, and not just in a single language, it can clone your voice in different languages as well. I spoke Japanese, I don't even know. Watch anime, but I cannot speak Japanese. I understand a little bit of French, can speak a little bit of French as well, but nothing at the level that the clone spoke. Alright, so let's get started. I will upload a reference audio that I have, and this is the script of that audio. Hey, this is my actual voice, recorded on a laptop mic in about 15 seconds. I'm curious whether a language model can really carry the way I sound into languages I've never spoken. Alright, now let's clone it. I will do English first. Select English as the language. This is the script that the clone needs to speak. And then clone and speak. Let's wait a little bit. Right, we have the result. This is not me speaking. This is a clone built from 15 seconds of audio. Pretty accurate. And similar to the first project, there are a lot of settings that you can dabble with for differences that you want in the audio. But yeah, out of the box, it's still good. It's still believable that it's me and not some kind of robot. Now let's go with Japanese, because Japanese is the language that I don't know. I don't speak. I don't even understand completely. So select language as Japanese, clone and speak. Alright, here we go. こんにちは。これは私の本当の声ではなく、15秒の録音から作られたクローンです。日本語は話せませんが、このモデルは話せます。I don't understand Japanese, but I checked out different speech to text tools online, and that's how I came up with the transcript of what this audio means, because you need to verify if it's speaking correctly or not, right? Then, lastly, let's do French. This is the script. I'll choose French as the language and go. Bonjour, ceci n'est pas ma vraie voix. C'est un clone créé à partir de 15 secondes d'enregistrement. Je ne parle pas français, mais le modèle si. So it sounds like me. The voice is like me. The language is totally different, and even if I know the language, this is not me speaking. That is the beauty of this tool. Alright, so let's walk into the next mode now, which is preset voices. This is the simple script that I'll use. I told you it would arrive today. Check the front door. I would choose the default voice Ryan, but there are several different voices that you can choose from. Language will be English, and direction. That is the key feature of this mode. So for direction, I will keep angry and forceful. So the result is in. Let's check it out.
I told you it would arrive today. Check the front door.
Alright, this is angry and forceful. Now let's try another direction which is very happy and upbeat. But before that, let's listen to the angry and forceful again, just for the reference.
I told you it would arrive today. Check the front door.
Now let's go for very happy and upbeat. Alright.
I told you it would arrive today. Check the front door.
Okay. This is good. Even though the voice is same, script is same, just the emotion has changed. Now let's check out a completely different direction. So how Ryan would sound saying this line when he whispers softly.
I told you it would arrive today. Check the front door.
Okay, nice. This sounds really good. This sums up the preset voices. There are a bunch of settings that you can play with, but the tool works just fine with default settings as well. Now let's move forward on to the third mode, which is voice design. Okay, in voice design, you actually describe the kind of voice that you want. So I will choose this as the voice description: a gravelly, unhurried old sea captain in his 70s, warm but weathered, slight rasp, slow deliberate pacing, like he's telling a story by a fire. All right, this is the text that this voice will speak. Okay, language, let's select English. Even though the auto detection works, I just like to select the language just for consistency. And design and speak. So at the first time when you change the mode, it takes a little bit of time because it loads the model into the memory, and but if it's already loaded, it works really quickly. Now let's listen.
It's in the top drawer. Wait, it's empty? No way, that's impossible.
Nice, just download it. I will also save it as Captain Designed here and send to library. Okay, it says saved design voice Captain Design. All right, so let's see what this means. Now if I go to clone, right, and this feature, if I choose use a saved voice, here I can see the one that I saved right now. This means I do not have to use a reference audio every time. I can just save into the library and it will just stay there. But let me just tell you one fact: this only persists till the time you hit refresh, because it's all in this session. There is no database, there is no logging anywhere. It's completely private session, so make sure you save all the voices locally if you want to use them later on in the later sessions. Okay, now just to show you a different level of voice designing, I'm choosing a different voice description: a bright, fast talking young female AI assistant from a science fiction film, crisp consonants, slightly synthetic edge. Let's go ahead with that. Okay, let's listen to it.
It's in the top drawer. Wait, it's empty? No way, that's impossible.
All right, this sounds more like a child, but yeah, we said young female AI assistant, right? So we get what we asked for. So now I've refreshed the session and let's check out the LoRa lab. So to understand what LoRa lab does, you need to understand what LoRa is. And for that, I will link my previous video and you can check out what LoRa means and what it does and how it's beneficial for us. Now, lastly, there are limits to Qwen TTS. So there are certain character limits, but we don't need to care about that. I will again choose my reference voice, and in the transcript, so I will also paste in the transcript. None is the save voice, and in the text to speak, I will choose a long text here. So what happens is, if the text is too long, Qwen Voice Studio will break the voice down into chunks and stitch them up. You do not need to care about if the character is 1,000 characters, 10,000 characters, 100,000 characters. It will do the job, given that you have enough zero GPU quota on Hugging Face, and that is it. You will get one single audio, the finalized audio that you want. Let's do clone and speak. So now the audio is 26 seconds long. Let's see. The studio splits anything past 400 characters into sentences, generates each one separately, and stitches them back together with short crossfades at the seams. You're hearing several generations here, not one. The reason is simple: quality degrades on very long single passes, and a seam you cannot hear is better than a drift you can. If this sounds like one continuous take, then the seams did their job and you were never meant to notice them at all. So this is at least two audios, and it chunked them real good and did a really good job in giving a one single finalized audio. And last but not the least, this doesn't need any demo. This is voice library. You can just type down a voice name, use reference videos, transcripts and everything, and create new voices and save them in your library. This is just basic small utility that I built just to maintain the different voices in the library. And that's a wrap. If you like the project, make sure to drop a like on Hugging Face and join my school community, where I explain all the things in detail and also guide you one to one if you need to understand some concept or how it works, or even and maybe you need some support to run this on your local system. I can help you with that as well. So see you in the next video. This is Mayank signing off.